Hello friends, today we're going to talk about the new eBay Vault opening and how it is a direct shot at PWCC, Alt, and Goldin. Stick around. Hello to all my sports card collectors, investors, all of my collectibles friends. How are we doing? It's another day. It's another sports card video. Thank you very much for joining me here today. If you're new here, please hit the big red button down below. Or if you've just been watching for a while, but you've been hesitant to subscribe, are you sold yet? Are you sold? We are making almost daily content, and it's all about the stuff that you love. It's sports cards, it's collectibles, and we have a little bit of a finance twist that we wrap into it as well. So thank you very much for being here. Also, don't forget to connect with me on IG at SportsCardDad, and I'm also on Twitter, the SportsCardDad. All right, guys, a few months back, eBay had announced that they were going to be coming out with their vault, and it was coming out in the summertime. And, you know, at the time, it was kind of like, okay, eBay's making moves, but now they've come forth. It is in place. The plan is in motion. And this is a big deal. If you look at kind of what it all means for all the other companies, the industry as a whole, eBay is the largest buying, selling platform for sports cards. And we've seen a lot of new platforms pop up over the last couple of years, whether it be StarStock or Alt, etc. And they've come in and trying to take some of that market share successfully as well. They've come in and they've taken some of it. PWCC, who was a massive seller on eBay, they were essentially kind of moved off of eBay due to what eBay said were shill bidding, etc. And so PWCC started their own marketplace, their own vault. Well, they already had the vault, but added in their own marketplace to support the vault. I think some would say maybe eBay, removed them in part because PWCC was already planning their own marketplace or whatever. It's the chicken and the egg thing. I don't know which one came first, but anyway, PWCC has the vault and they now have their own weekly, monthly auctions, etc. Goldin Auctions is a new player into the vault side of things. Of course, they've been big auction site for a while now, but they also open their vault and they've had, different promotions, different things to get people to put cards in the vault. So everybody's got a vault. I saw that Beckett, I believe, has a vault coming. There's a lot of vaults. OC, off-centered vault. There's a lot of vaults out there, okay, guys? And maybe there will be more, but this move by eBay is extremely strategic and why it is really kind of a nuclear shot at these other companies. eBay is the largest buying selling platform. As we said, they are the incumbent. It is hard to unseat the incumbent. And they are in control of this thing, really. They've got the resources. They're a $60 billion company, and they have been buying, selling cards for a long time. However, they've got people that are not happy with them. They're affectionately called FeeBay because of high fees. There's a lot of issues with non-paying buyers on the site. Shill bidding, it's an issue. I would say it's an issue across the collectible space in general, but eBay being the largest platform, it's a problem on eBay. You see it, it pops up every day on IG or social media. You will see, oh, here's another auction. A data platform will show, oh, look, these, we've tracked these 20 deals and it looks like 10 of them are shilled or 12 of them have been shilled or whatever. So they've got issues that they certainly need to work through, but the vault way is kind of like the ComC system where you buy and sell and the cards just kind of move from one account to the next. And you're not as much worried about shill bidding and all the auction, craziness that comes with that. So I'm sure on the one hand, eBay probably would like to just take transaction fees off of just kind of vault deals and not have to deal with kind of the shenanigans that come along with trying to run auctions online. So what makes eBay's vault different? Well, they've rolled out their introductory program, and I want to kind of highlight that part. This is kind of one of those limited edition only type read the fine print at the bottom. Essentially, they are offering 0 seller fees. You heard that right, 0 seller fees through the rest of 2022. So really 6 months. If you are selling cards that are in your vault to somebody else, you don't pay any selling fees. So that's huge. That's huge. Obviously, when you compare to other sites, that is going to be huge. And then also eBay has the biggest reach. It is for cards that are $750 and higher. This is another reason why I think this takes really a shot at, Goldin, because Goldin Auctions, really their specialty is the high-end stuff. Ken Goldin is out there. He's out there now. He's promoting the Logo Man card, the LeBron James Logo Man card. He's the master marketer. He's getting out there and promoting. That's what he does, and he runs his auctions very well. But eBay saying we want the 750 up stuff. They want high end. They want to do high end deals. So that's going to eat into, all of the other companies that also want to eat it, that also want a piece of that high end. And eBay is saying, you know what? We're not going to take any selling fees. We're not going to take any fees for the first 6 months so that we can compile inventory from everywhere, from, globally. We want the inventory. We want to hold it. And on the buyer side, you're probably wondering okay, but buyer's premium, right? So basically they have a transfer fee, which you can kind of look at as like a buyer's premium that is 3%. So really they've got fees set very, very low here through the rest of 2022. Just to kind of, and to me, I think it's just it's early adoption type thing. It's like, hey, we need to get users. And, you see this with Disney Plus gave me a deal. When Disney Plus first came out, I'm sure you probably got the same deal. It was $6 a month. Netflix started out at $4 or $5, $6 a month. And now it's up to 12, 13, 14, 10, 12, 15 bucks, whatever it is. So this is kind of we're going to get the users on the platform. They're going to get used to it. They're going to get used to using us. And then, we're good. All of the vault companies did the same thing in that regard. They had sort of kind of specials up front because you have to get people using the service, and then they like it or they don't, whatever. Now, just like with the other ones, from what I've seen, is if you're pulling money off of the platform or withdrawing cards out of the vault, that's when you start seeing fees kick in. So it's not as if there's just no fees whatsoever. But the idea behind this is these companies want to control the transaction. So the vault is just kind of like a fancy way of controlling the transactions. Because if everything kind of moves to a vault system and everyone's just kind of buying, selling through that vault, the thought is there's not going to be near as much of I'm going to go out to 5 different companies to sell my stuff. eBay wants it to be, you go to eBay because that's where you buy, sell cards. That's where a lot of us already have been doing it. And we've got all these functions set up. And now, you've seen kind of the auction houses team up with grading companies to where the card that, gets graded and then it goes to the vault, or it's in the vault and it can go get graded back to the vault. The idea is to just control that inventory, and it's smart, really. If you look at it, it's become extremely competitive on the selling platform side. We've seen that. I mean, it used to be, eBay was kind of it, and now you've got many, many different options, which competition is good, and it's kind of, I think it's leading us in the right direction as far as all that goes. But this is a battle, and this is a big shot. I think that eBay opening their vault is going to really put a strain on Alt, Goldin, and PWCC. And it's not to say these companies go out of business, absolutely not, but they're going to have to adapt. They're going to have to get used to the fact that look, say what you want about eBay, but they have that global reach and they have the resources to build this all out. Like I said in the beginning, it's a $60 billion company, and collectibles have been and really kind of become a big part of their revenue stream. They're not going to walk away from that. They're not going to let a bunch of other companies come in and eat away all that market share. But like I said, doesn't mean all these companies are doomed. It just means that it's just up in the ante, and there's going to be a war over this stuff, especially on the high end. On the high end, there is going to be eBay wants more of that high end stuff. I'm sure that it probably irks them to see, other auction houses that have these huge cards. eBay has the most cards being transacted, but they are missing out on fees on that high end. And I'm sure they have identified that. And that is where the vault comes into play. So guys, let me know your thoughts on this and just how it can affect the other companies. Do you think they can all live in harmony and it all kind of works out? Do you think they'll kind of compete with each other and it'd be good for the consumer? Or do you think vaults are bad? I don't really care. You know what? I don't really care about vaults. I'm not necessarily using a vault right this second, but I could see reasoning to use vaults in certain circumstances. So I don't think that this is bad for the hobby or anything like that. I think this is a great added service. Of course, you have to look at each platform. What are the fees fees, etc. Does it make sense for you, for me? But all in all, I think this is kind of a cool addition, to the hobby, these sort of companies fighting it out with each other. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will talk to you again later.